we're all working on things we could get better at. And but you're all right. It is charcoal. So without further ado, I want to make some art too. All right. So if you've got Haida art at the top, we're going to do some drill and we're going to learn how to draw in a Haida style. And then we're going to make something cool too. So what I'd like you to do is say, okay.
Okay.
Is everything okay, Spencer?
Yes.
What's up?
I have a connection to the Haida and to other things.
Quickly.
The Big Five are learning about the Haida and two other nations.
You're right. They're making, the grade fives are making medicine pouches, which is, they're working with deer skin, and they're learning how to sew and weave leather like this and paint leather to make little pouches. So you're right. This is what the fives are doing. Probably something to do with Bennett, and it's pretty cool. Right now, everybody say, okay.
Okay.
I'd like you to draw an okay-sized circle right up here with
What color?
red.
It's not a perfect circle.
Do your best. That's a nice looking circle, Mila. All right, cool. Now watch. Everybody say thin, thick, thin. It's going to be a lot of thin lines, thick lines, and thin lines. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a second circle with red like this. It's going to be thin here, and then thick up there, and then thin here. What I mean is thin, thin, but then a thick space right there. So try and draw your second circle inside it, then thin, thick, thin, color it in. All right? Right on. So try and draw that.
With feather typing?
Soft pressure is fine. If you want to do feather, that's totally cool. Nice connection though, Demeji. Feather, soft is probably the pressures we'll work with today. I'm looking for Noah's table, Sabrina's table, and Spencer's table. If they're nodding, I'm moving on. And Robbie's table. Yep, cool. All right, cool. Now switch to black. We're going to put an even smaller circle of black inside, if you can fit it, and then color that in. Everything's soft, feather pressure. If you're nodding, I'm moving. Cool. There's no rush on this. Let's go back to, all right, let's do black. Let's stay with black. All right. Right here, what I'd like you to do is draw me, right beside it or close to it, draw me a smiley face. Or a semicircle. Good. You're nodding, I'm moving. Watch this. This side will go further up. This side will go further up, like that. Cool? Watch. Now we'll do another little smiley face, like that. Everybody good?
Yeah. Is this in mascara?
Yep.
That kind of looks like a cat head.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Now watch. Here we go. Thin, thick, thin. Color it in.
That looks like an umbrella. Yeah. That looks like a mat.
Cool. So it looks like you guys are drawing it, and that's awesome. What's wrong, West? The erasers have been in the same place all year. I think you can find them if you look for them, but no one here is going to help you because you're on your own little quest. Oh, except Jesse's going to help because she's super sweet. All right, cool. Switch to red. Let's draw a little red rounded rectangle inside here as well. That. Yep. This is actually a feather shape, and it shows up a lot in Haida art. Love it. If you're nodding, I'm moving. Cool, cool, cool. All right. West is just finishing off his last little details. Jesse, those are amazing. Good job. Jesse, if you want to move over so you can see better, you're totally welcome to, but it's your call. Perfect, Imeji. Really big. You don't have to draw that big, but really good. Okay, let's go with red. Check this out. Let's draw a straight vertical line like that. You're nodding, I'm moving. This feather is like one of those pointier feathers that would be at the end of a wing. So watch. At this point right here, I'm just going to go back and up like a J and then bring it here like that. It looks like an end of a knife. This looks like a butter knife. This looks like a steak knife. Okay? Yeah, butter knife, steak knife. Once you've got your steak knife, you're nodding. Cool. Let's do a little smiley face to connect the two ends. What? That's not bad. All right, then just do it again on the other side. It's not bad, though. That's close. Actually, here, we can still. I don't think you did it wrong. No. Huh? Huh? No, it's good. All right, angels, draw another little rounded rectangle inside it. Thin, thick, thin. Color it in. Yeah. I don't know who's talking. Oh, Robbie's talking. You accidentally what? Oh, don't worry about it. This is what we're practicing for. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think it looks great. You betcha. If you're nodding, I'm moving. Yeah. Good. Put a little black rectangle inside the red again. You'll notice that Haida art is very dedicated to showing a balance between red and white and black. And it shows up all the time in their work. No, they used blue-green as well, but the blue-green was really hard to get because they had to make it out of copper. And so they primarily focused on using ash and berries. Have you ever seen like a public, has anyone ever seen the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Green. like
That's right.
turquoise-ish green.
Turquoise green, exactly. Has anyone ever seen like a big public sculpture, like old-timey war general dudes who were riding on horses? Like that would be like in the middle of Toronto, there's these great big sculptures of these leaders, men and women who, yeah, they'd be green. That's because the material that they made that out of was copper. And when copper is outside long enough, it starts to rust. And the kind of rust color that comes off of copper is a blue-green. Rust that comes off of steel is like a red, but rust that comes off of copper is like a blue-green. So that they had a hard time finding copper, but when they did west, they would soak it and try and make paint out of it. Anyway, well, it's a blue-green. It's one color. Yes, Nige?
If they rusted metal, they could have made an orange.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah, but they didn't have metal. They actually didn't have any metal.
so no, they couldn't find that.
Correct. All right, next step. If you have a black, awesome. What we're going to do right now, underneath this, just write the word circle. C-L-E. Yep. And under this, write butter. B-U-T-T-E-R. Yep. B-U-T-T-E-R. And then under that, put the word knife. Knife is spelt K, which is silent, N-I-F-E. It doesn't look like a knife. It looks like a butter knife. A butter knife is what you spread butter on your bread with.
And like cut butter with it.
I'm concentrating on the tip. Underneath this one, put steak. S-T-E-A-K,
Nice.
and then knife. You're nodding, I'm moving. Awesome. Now I'm going to teach you the most important shape of all the Haida shapes. Watch this. Please start with a little horizontal line. It's no bigger than your pinky. Okay? Horizontal line. It's about okay size. If you're nodding, I'm moving. All right, cool. Put a straight line on this side, a straight line on this side, like that. Looks good so far. Oh yeah, Mila, that's beautiful. So, and then check it. Watch. Nice curving shape over the top to make it look like a slice of bread. Awesome. So this shape is straight, flat, straight, curvy. And then thin, thick, thin. Color it in. Thin, thick, thin, color it in. You can put a little red detail inside it. For this one, just to be fancy, I'm just going to do the line, and I'm not even going to color it in. But you can if you want. Your choice.
I don't want to know about
It's a very good question. This is the most important Haida shape because it shows up in most of their work, and it's like a foundational, it's like the basement to every house. It's just a really important special shape. And take a look up here, guys. So it's not called a loaf of bread. The actual term is OVOID. It's called ovoid. Kind of like avoid, like I'm trying to avoid getting punched in the head. Yes. It's ovoid. Ovoid. Yeah.
So, like, void, it kind of looks like a furnace, like a old-fashioned furnace,
Yes.
which has a piece of wood in it. Oh, yeah!
Looks like a pizza oven. Yeah, dude. Good. Nice connection.
What's the, like,
Jessica, those look perfect. Show me your books, guys. Let's feel it. Excellent. Excellent. Ryan, you're such a good drawer. You know, guys, sometimes I'm hard on this class, but I gotta tell you, you are good drawers. Wow.
I'm almost at the end of my book. I only have
Good.
this many pages left.
Awesome. Couple more, and then we're gonna start to draw something cool. I guarantee. If you need to go to the next page, go for it. If you don't, that's okay. You don't.
How many pages?
Ryan's still got room. Yeah, if you need to go to the bathroom. Do you know where it is?
Yep.
Up here, right? Okay. Lots of time. So, angels, check this out. Next one we're gonna do. I have a term called lazy S.
Yeah.
Right? For this, we're gonna call it a lazy snake. So check this out. You don't have to draw this. I'll just show it to you. But it's my funny idea. So this is a regular snake, right? It's just a slithery snake. This is a dead snake. And this is a lazy snake. Okay, he's too lazy to really curl. So what I want you to draw right now, let's do it with, actually let's do it with red. Let's do a lazy snake. Okay, go. Lazy snake.
And which color?
Red. Yes, Sophia? Sure. Do you know where it is? Great. Lazy snake. It's probably good, Robbie.
I've done a huge one.
Now check it, guys. Watch. Thin, thick, thin. Color it in. Okie dokie?
That kind of looks like an escalator.
Great. Kind of looks like something I'd like you to draw too. Lazy snake.
I'm going to go with Ryan's face. It's a boat with two bees.
If you're nodding, I'm moving. Cool. That's okay.
Do you read Lazy Snake under it?
Mm-hmm. If you're good, give me a nod. Cool. Francis, you've been here for 3 years now, right? 2 years. 4 years? 5 years. One generation. You've been here for 10 years? Francis, my goodness. I knew you've been here for a long time, but not 10 years. Francis, I'm just glad you're here. That's awesome. Excellent. Cool. Watch this, guys. Semi-circle, or just a curvy line.
White. Okay. In black? Like a
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like a C shape, like a lazy C.
lazy backward C.
Mila, don't worry about erasing it too much. It could be any shape. It could be even more or less. It doesn't matter. Watch. We're going to draw a finger, okay? It's going to be in 3 parts, And the first part is going to be pointy. Jesse, that's really annoying. So the first part is pointy, as in this. Watch. Here, I'll put it real close so you can see. So pointy fingernail and then semicircle. Okay, try it. Pointy fingernail, semicircle. Doesn't exactly connect, correct.
That one looks like a snake.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it looks like a wasp.
And then another semicircle. And then another semicircle.
Looks like a scorpion tail.
It looks exactly like a scorpion tail.
Or somebody who's really strong.
Yeah. Or a super muscly finger. So, semicircle, guys, let's chill out with the talking, right? Semicircle, 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 pointy fingernail. That's perfect, Robbie. Francis, you good? You even drew the snake. Hold up your book if you want. I'd like to see it. Love it, Mila. Awesome, Fran. Great, Noah. Excellent, Ryan. Excellent, Robbie. Good job, Sebas. Good job, Wes. All right, Angels, flip to the next page. Sabrina, that's great. Toe. Toe. T-O-E.
What?
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 You're gonna sound really rude when you shout out like that, eh? Little 8-year-olds. Ryan, you shouldn't be proud of hearing someone say you sound rude. You shouldn't shout out like that. If you didn't hear me, you could raise your hand. If you need to, I said write the word toe. Moving on. Go to the next page, please. Please put your book landscape. Please put your book landscape. Are you raising your hand or are you just playing with your hair? Okay, whatever. Stretching. Got it. Okay, if you have your blank page, if you've opened up to your next blank page, please look at your neighbors to make sure we're all landscape. Good job, Noah. All right. Please put a dot in the very center of your page with red. Please put a dot in what you think is the very center of your page with red. Yes, Noah.
My black pencil's not working.
Well, maybe you need to sharpen it.
We already did, but just made it all blue.
Okay, maybe just use a pencil then. Or just get another sharpener or whatever you gotta do. That's my pencil right beside you, right there. You can have that one if you want. Good talk. You're welcome, Noah. All right, good. So if you have your little red dot, you're nodding your head. Great. Please put your finger above it and then put another red dot above your finger. So you should have 2 dots. 1 dot, 2 dots. If you have 2 dots and they're about a finger apart, say tata. Dot? Good. No, what are you doing? Okay, you gotta move on from the pencil issue. Just use a pencil. Mila, why is your book not landscape anymore? Noah, can you please help her put her book in the right spot? Thank you. All right, great. So, here we go. Everybody say, okay.
Okay.
Please switch to black. Alrighty. You're working with watercolors still, aren't you, Michaela? No, those aren't watercolors. Watercolors are back there, but honey, I need you to hurry up. I need you to. So you got to wrap this up. If you're not painting it anyway, so if you just want to use a white pencil crayon from there, that's fine. Okay, everybody say okay.
Okay.
Show me your black pencil crayon. Awesome. Please draw an okay sized circle on your top dot.
That is perfect.
Kind words. Michaela, honey, that's like, this is why you're not finished your work. It's a white pencil crayon.
You know.
Whites barely even work to begin with, and there's probably one in your tray. Honey, I don't want you to fall behind, but this is ridiculous. Take the white, go back to your table. Okay, then don't. All right. So, if you've drawn an okay sized circle, please nod your head. Great. Let's draw another circle inside it, just like we were doing. Thin, thick, thin. Color it in. If you're nodding, I'm moving. So if we've got our circle in black colored in, awesome. What's up, buddy?
Do the people on that island still live there?
Yeah, they do.
There's no large population.
Yeah, and they're all First Nations, and they don't allow like Walmart or like any big box stores like, oh, I don't know, Walmart or Home Depot. It's all small business. They're all very proud of their island. It's nicest people, the greatest wood carvers. Like, I'm a pretty good artist. When I arrived there, I was overwhelmed with how many people were better than me at art. It was unbelievable. Never seen anything like it.
Are there still lots of them?
Oh yeah. So okay, here we go. Let's draw. We're gonna draw the beak of the bird on this side. So watch this. It's kind of like the steak. Please stop playing with the drawers. I'm going with red. I'm drawing the steak knife right now. I'm going to draw it like this. Here's my line, right? I'm going to curve. I'm going to curve up like this. Okay? So I'm drawing a line. I'm curving down. And I'm curving back. It's like a super fancy steak knife. And then I'm going to connect them with a little smiley face. Yes, Sophia? We're drawing a bird, and that's its beak. Cool. Draw a circle right here. That's its nostril. And then color it in. If you're nodding, I'm moving. Please stop playing with the drawers. Like, I know it's you and Robbie, Sebastian. So whoever it is, just stop. Like, or if it's you, Nigel, stop it. Like, oh my God, guys. All right, let's draw the bottom of the beak. So that's the top. Same thing, please. Here, here, and then a connection. So it looks like another steak knife, but this is the bottom side of the beak. It's like two lips. If you're done, you're nodding. Nice, Jesse. Cool. Draw a little circle inside here. You can even draw a little one inside of it. Easy. And that can be its eye. Right on. Cool. Now check this out, guys. We'll draw a couple of feathers on top of its head. They don't have to be too big, but I'm just going to draw one like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'll draw another one. Whoop. So just a couple of steak knife feathers back here, or it could be butter knife feathers if you want. Either way, we got a couple of feathers on his head. Snake knife. That'd be funny. They like to space it out. It's probably because of how it's carved. It probably started as carvings before it was drawings. But they're a very precise community. They like things very accurate. Yes, Mila?
I just want to tell you that I saw my sister in the school for an interview.
Great. Okay, sticking to red, we're going to do the tummy right now. The tummy shape is well, we're going to make it an ovoid, okay? So the ovoid this time is going to be upside down, but if you need to go back to your earlier page, it's like the loaf of bread.
Right.
All right? So check it. Just underneath the neck, let's draw a line that's no bigger than the circle that makes up its head. So as you can see, the line is about the same size as how the head is around, the diameter. Yeah, right?
Do we draw the line on the dot in the very middle?
Kind of in the middle of it. Yeah, maybe a bit above. It depends. I have a little bit of space here. So
Yeah, I don't have that.
here is the tummy. So it's the ovoid, so two straight lines, and then a curve. Okay? Thin, thick, thin. Color it in. They, their artwork is very much dedicated to telling stories too. So when you'll look at their art, sometimes you'll see a lot of interesting details, and those details usually have a connection to a story they would tell their children at night, or a story that they would tell the community during like a big barbecue or something. The community itself, Robbie, you really got to learn how to raise your hand. The community itself, they didn't write. They didn't have writing. Like they spoke a language, but they had no written language. So the way that they would get everybody to remember their own history was by telling stories at night after dinner. And so they would teach the children all sorts of stuff about their community at night after dinner.
Cool.
Yeah, really cool. So if you have, let me see your picture so far.
1 sec.
Excellent, nice. Excellent, Robbie. Yep, that's spot on, son. Lovely. I like your colors, Sophia. Back row is awesome. Mila, awesome. Great, Noah. Noah, you might want to color in those head feathers, but that's your choice. Looks nice like that too, Noah. That's perfect. Good job. Jamaji. Looks good. Good job. What?
Fish eye. It kind of looks like a fish eye.
Yeah, it does. Check it. Let's go to black, guys. Black, black, black. All right, watch. We're going to draw a little line. It's about as long as this in black right here. If it's a little bit longer, that's okay. Please do that. And then draw one straight down too, like that. This is kind of like a steak knife, but just a little bit different. And then it'll curve up like that. Looks like a shark fin, you're right. Let's draw it on both sides.
This looks like a totem pole.
This looks like you're talking out with ever raising your hand. They're laughing because you do it too much. But it does look like a totem pole because it's going to be a totem pole. And you're going to make the totem pole because you're an amazing artist, Ryan. Yes, Noah?
I know what these are gonna be.
Oh, yeah? Does it rhyme with sings? Or things? Oh, I guess it does rhyme with things and rings and rings. Cool. Thin, thick, thin, Pickles. Please draw a little shape inside your shape. You can make it an ovoid too if you want.
We color it in.
Yeah. Right on. Good to know.
I agree. Yeah.
You guys are good artists. All right, guys, focus on your drawing, please.
Sorry.
No, that's all right, that's all right. Cool. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Show me your books. What you got, D? Oh, it's looking good, Demej. Demej, your skills are really improving. Excellent, Noah Mila. Beautiful. Yeah, Bass, that's great. What's up, Jess?
I prefer to act.
Oh, okay. What? Good. Brina, that's beautiful. Noah, awesome. Rye, awesome. Spence, awesome. Beautiful work, Demeji. Good job. Angels, watch this. We're going to draw its two little feet. And its little feet are tucked in because it's going to be flying right now. So watch this. I'm going to draw, if there's room, if you guys are running out of room, that's cool. Draw me a little semicircle right there and a little semicircle right there. Black. They're about the size of your pinky or about the size of your fingertip. Okay, if you've done that, we're going to go zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Two little zigzaggy feet with three little toes on each one. As soon as you color it in, it'll be beautiful, Robbie. Yeah, you can name it. All right, switch to red, please. Switch to red. Awesome. So, here's what I'd like you guys to do. Spencer, stop it. It's weird. Check it out, guys. Draw me a little butter knife in red right here. A little butter knife feather right there. Then draw me a little butter knife feather right there. Same size. You don't have to color these in yet. If you've got two, Spence, you're bringing attention onto yourself that you don't want. If you've got those two feathers, you're nodding. Good? Put two more, exact same, right beside them. Same color. Good question.
Yeah, this is the old glass we had.
If you're nodding, I'm moving. Okay, great. Watch. At the very tip right here, I'm going to do a steak knife feather. A steak knife feather, and I'm pointing it out almost straight. I'm going to put one on both sides. Steak knife feather in red. If you're ahead of the game, by all means, you want to put little thin, thick, thin spaces in your feathers, go for it. If you want to color them in, you'll notice I am, so you can go for it too. Yeah? Well, I guarantee you we're going to be doing a lot more of this, and we're going to be doing some paintings and some totem poles. So I would say keep it in your book for now, but I'm glad you're proud of it. We're going to take photos of it and put them on Seesaw too, so something to look forward to. Now you'll see how many people have 6 feathers on their bird right now. Awesome. Eyes up here for a sec on the up to the screen. I'm going to do another steak knife, and I'm just going to start curving them towards my butter knives. Now, if you can fit this many butter knives and steak knives in, great. And if you can't, that's totally fine too. Yep, but you'll notice that they're curving just like this black shape was. And I like that. So try and do that. So a couple of steak knives, a couple of butter knives. Just whatever fits. Yep, probably have. This is Haida art. People copy it all the time. They copied it on the NFL Seattle Seahawks helmet. They copied it on the Vancouver Canucks logo. The Vancouver Canucks is a Haida logo. In the Vancouver airport, there's Haida art. It's pretty popular. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Show me your books. Nobody's done. We still haven't done the tail. Those look great. That looks great, Sebastian. That looks great, Noah. We're gonna finish this one up together, but we're running out of time. Great.
I agree.
Pickles, please point at your sketchbook. Say nice.
Nice.
Please put your iPad on top of your sketchbook. Please put your pencil crayons back in your bag. If you borrowed a Sharpie, please return it to Jesse. You borrowed a sharpener or an eraser. Do the same, please. Michaela, can I have, yeah, you can keep it. Michaela, can I have the watercolor pencil crayons back? Yeah, can you grab me Michaela's watercolor pencil crayons? Could you please be like Ryan and tuck in your chair and line up all nice? Thank you, Angel. Michaela, can you put your picture on that rack, please? Right on, little Lucy. Hey, Lindsay, don't forget your oh.
Do we put the things? Where do we put these? Do we put them in?
Yep. Wait for so Mika, you'll catch up like the kids who are away next week on our HIDA stuff. It'll be good.
Are you done with it all?
Well, Michaela, it's just a case of using your time wisely.
I'm supposed to be.
Michaela, we gotta hurry up, honey. These people are waiting for you.
I can make for Michaela.
I know, but Michaela, you have to start acting with a little bit more urgency. Guys, wait for her. Is that your pencil sharpener?
No, I found it in the desk.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll just put it away for you. I forgot all about it. Oh. Oh my God. Real house rough.